I want to share this moment. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. It is a new year, new me type of mindset. Nah, I'm just playing, y'all.
Ooh-wee.
Welcome to another episode, the first episode of Blurred Lines podcast here on the best media platform at BLM. Play boys and play girls. It's been a wonderful, wonderful first year, and we coming back to give y'all some new sauce and better sauce. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the people going. G, Lady Gunner, and Demigod. How y'all folks been, man?
Let's let Lady Gunner go first. Ladies first. How you doing, lady?
I'm doing good. Trying to start the new year right with a grind, with motivation. Keep things moving. I'm going to accomplish something this year. How you doing today?
I'm all right. Feeling good, feeling great. Just got back from California with a mean case of the sniffles.
Ooh, sniffles.
But
you nasty.
Yeah, I'm real nasty. It's crazy out here.
Oh
You know what I'm saying? I got my Akatsuki cup here, mug, and it's not coffee in it this morning. It's TheraFlu. So there you go.
Oh snap!
Gross.
Demigod, how you been?
Real
man?
gross.
What you been up to?
I am germ free.
Oh,
Praise God.
Amen.
I'm good, man. Had a 3-hour nap.
Those are delicious.
Kicked it with Bundle of Brittany for a little bit. That was a thing.
So you lied to me. I don't trust you.
Don't trust me right now.
I don't trust you.
Oh my!
Because I know where you live. I know where you live.
Yeah.
I mean, life is good.
I'm sure.
See some things, do some things, and.
Hold on. Bundles of Brittany?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
she
Brittany.
was in she was in AZ. She was in AZ. She was in Scottsdale.
How
At Club 11.
Isn't that the basketball groupie chick?
Yes.
Oh God.
You went to so I got a question, G. I mean, Demi, how is the 11-11? Is it a better setup or?
First off, the line was around the corner.
I seen that.
All for her. That's wild.
All for her, bro. All for Bundle of Brittany. It was crazy. But no, it's the same on the inside. Honestly, if you've been to International when it was International, in AZ, it's as upscale as it was, as Scottsdale should be.
Right.
It's nothing too crazy. But I will say, security is a bit tighter. So, hopefully there will be fewer incidents leaving this club, and it'll stay open longer. Black-owned businesses, yay!
Yes. Shout out to the new black-owned business out in AZ. It's Sippin' Winery that just was announced. That's opening up in February. So that's definitely one. I'm glad you said that. Definitely gonna be taking a wife for a B day.
Now, one thing I do want to shout out very quickly is shout out to everybody in the chat thus far.
Big facts.
And
Appreciate y'all pulling
especially to my guy Mason O'Ken that says, "Is Bundle of Brittany a destiny thing?"
Man,
it is a destiny thing in the way that if Brittany Reiner, that's her real name, right? Brittany Reiner.
Right.
Yeah. If she is on a collision course for your life and your wallet, yes, it is going to change your destiny. Most likely in a negative way.
Oh no, it's she
yeah.
she got put together. Andrew Tate, funny guy. She actually had a live on Instagram, and apparently she's different outlook on life. But that's neither here.
Yeah. That's a new thing.
So that's neither here or there. But Perry like to announce that Dark Souls Remaster has been defeated.
Oh,
Ooh.
congrats.
Yes.
So that's probably where we'll want to start off our show. Obviously, it's been almost 3 weeks. We've
Hey,
been
I didn't give
living
an
life.
update on my what I've been up
We've been
to.
doing stuff. We don't care
That hurts.
because that's where we're going to kind of start anyway. Is not how you doing, but what have you been doing for the last 3 weeks, Perry? You can go first.
Yay, I feel special.
Now we can.
I feel special again.
Yeah. Right. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been going extra hard in my tech side of things. It's been going pretty well. Unfortunately, I had an exam this past week. Well, no, a few days ago that I didn't pass. It was my ITIL 4. It was kind of disheartening, but there's a guy. I've been networking really tough on Twitter with a couple tech people, and what he said was just so anime and so damn inspiring. He said, "You do not give up. You struggle through everything, and when you reach the end, you show off your power." I'm like, I don't even know who this guy is. And he said something so anime like that it lit a fire under me. So yesterday I wrote out a document, a step-by-step of setting up an IM, setting up users, roles, and setting up a VM up in AWS while actually connecting through my terminal, SSH. So I wrote all that out. So it really felt good. And then I defeated Dark Souls 1, which was really fun. And then I put up a new high score in the Tetris game. I put up.
Are you playing Tetris Effect?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, it's dope. I want to play it on my PC. Like, that's the one time I play on my PC just out of the button layout because I'm still getting used to it. But man, they said clear 150 lines. I did 230.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, Tetris Effect is actually a vibe. So I'm happy for you. I mean to get back to some of that in a state of relaxation.
Appreciate you,
So
Charlie.
we got some tech stuff, we got some gaming stuff, and anything else you'd like to share with the group, sir?
Yeah, I miss y'all. That's it,
Man.
I miss y'all. That's it, man. I've needed that break, but man, it feels good to come back and get ready to talk some nerdy goodness.
I'm not gonna lie, it took everything in me to not say something mean.
I know what you was gonna lean to.
Oh my goodness! Oh my
Well,
goodness!
I missed you. I missed you guys too.
Oh my God! Stop it!
Thank you, Lady Gunner.
You get to go after Sean now. Sean, what have you been up to these next?
Sean, piss him off. Say it. Say something that is heartwarming.
Well, I've missed Blurred Lines Media
quite a bit. You can miss Blurred Lines Media.
Greg, anyway, I missed you. I want to hug you.
I've been playing some Destiny. You know, we completed God of War last year on stream. We actually platinum God of War last year on stream.
Congratulations.
We completed Callisto Protocol on stream as well. That was really fun.
You're a brave man.
We've gained quite a bit in our at least on my Twitter page, we've gained quite a bit. So we're at like 156 followers now. We've got 13 subscribers. And we've got enough subscribers to actually pay for Forspoken. So we're going to be playing that next. Along with Destiny next month when the expansion for that drops. So I would say a pretty successful year for, the demigod. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. And that is twitch.tv/demigod Sean, correct?
Correct.
Boom, it's in the chat. So I will give you permission to leave from YouTube for a brief moment to go show some love to my light-skinned friend within, Demigod Sean.
Hey, appreciate it.
Lady Gunner, so long as you can do this without being mushy, how have you been these last 3 weeks?
Lady Gunner, tell me how much you miss me.
I've been good. I just really, really missed you guys.
Thank you.
I miss Perry. I miss Pennyworth over here with his mean streaks, and I miss you too, Shine. Like,
hey,
I just miss the gang all back together, and I miss you too, Liv. I know you still in here. Talk to you in a minute, but what I've been working on is drinking more water.
Oh, you see, Charlie gave us a shout out. Everyone drinking their waters and stuff.
Well, he noticed.
You know what I'm
water
saying?
for 2 weeks because, like, boy, water. I hate water. I don't know why, but drinking more
Water.
water and
Water.
working on my stream. Like,
I see you've been
I ain't
going
really,
crazy.
man, trying to hit that everyday stream. We on episode 4. I'm finna start naming them like episode 4. But
Cool.
just trying to be more social. To decide to change my name from Lady Gunner to Wicked Angel. Just build something off of that. I had Lady Gunner for a long time, but I feel like it's
It's time
not
to
diverse
evolve.
enough. Yeah,
Absolutely.
basically, new Pokemon.
Right.
That's good.
But
So
yeah,
that's a good, Lady Gunner. Any new animes you checked out? Anything that's been on your radar?
no, me personally, I guess I'm not an anime connoisseur. Like everybody be on their anime like top notch. Me, I take my time. Like if I really like it or something, I might binge watch it if I find it interesting. Uh,
So what are
other
you watching
than
right now?
I finished Beastars last night, and I'm catching up on My Hero.
Beastars
Deku
is
just
so good.
it was good and weird at the same time for me. I was like,
I like
Nani,
the
what
first
is
season
this?
better than the second
Yeah, the
season.
second season was kind of like,
It was mid.
I wouldn't
Second
say
yeah,
season
mid, but
mid.
it's a good drama. It's the only anime that my wife will sit
It
down.
does start becoming more of a drama in the second season than it has like
Look, Jasmine
actual
Perry
yeah,
action
that bear
scenes.
fight scene, and
was
I like how it's drawn. Like,
fire. Jasmine Perry
yeah,
watches that outside of Arcane. She thought it was hot.
hey,
So
Dope.
yeah, I like the way it's drawn. And My Hero,
I
Deku
won't
is.
watch them either, Mace no Kin. Just saying.
You want to watch what?
He
I
said,
love
"Don't
that.
get too many episodes on your stream because if it's more than 1,000, then it's
And it's
One
One
Piece, and
Piece.
Dempad won't watch those."
You damn right I won't, okay? I
Coming
got
to my stream,
I
episode
I
1000 and what?
I got a limit, okay? You can only have up to 5 ugly mofos in your show, and you can only have up to 999 episodes.
there's about
If you
3 in this
Dang.
episode
break
right now
those,
on Blurred
right,
Lines.
if you break those thresholds, then I am prejudiced against your form of media. Okay?
Jeez.
But actually, side note, kind of shout out to One Piece. From what I understand, the One Piece Odyssey game is actually being really well received.
It is. It
Yeah, I was
is.
actually gonna download the demo of that and check it
Yeah,
out.
It's
at
definitely
least
good.
as well received as anime games are, because we know anime games are like a great anime game is like a 7 out of 10, and it
Right.
seems to be
If
floating
that.
around there. So to the anime fans, that's probably floating around like a 9 or like a 10 territory. So
Right.
that's dope. I mean,
Absolutely.
and I feel for y'all being a Sonic fan, because Sonic Origins got 7s and 8s, so to me that felt like a 10. So I get it.
Right.
I guess that leaves me before we kind of get started. So like I said, I just came back from California. Me and the wife took the kids out. We had an amazing time. I am expecting a beautiful comic book accurate statue of Storm from the X-Men,
I'm
which will
so
go
happy you elaborated that because I was gonna kill you.
Yes, it's going to be right there. Depending on, because I can't remember exactly how wide it is. I know that it is almost 2 feet tall. So right next to the WWE belt right there, that's about 28 inches. So it'll definitely be small enough to fit vertically. Not sure if it's going to be thin enough where it'll fit next to the belt. So we might be moving the belt. Maybe I'll like frame it up. I don't know. But yeah, other than that, I've been chilling. As y'all know, review season was absolutely nuts. I dropped as many reviews as I can. We put out there the top 10 family-friendly games for your new console, top 20 games to play on your brand new console for the adults as well. And then also, we just dropped a new introduction video for 2023. So if you have not checked that out yet, it's on the homepage of our YouTube channel. It's simply entitled Blurred Lines Media Meet the Hosts. So if you guys want more background on what makes us tick, what makes us talk, definitely check that video out. I had a little bit of fun getting that up and going and adding some little doohickeys to it and stuff. And then I've been playing Horizon. My data got wiped out, and I've been working on finishing the game a second time so that I'm ready for the DLC come April. And I think I am enjoying it more the second time actually than I did the first.
That's good.
So that's where I've been.
That's good. I started my playthrough this week actually with Horizon. I'm going through this Souls thing because I'm going to, if people don't know this, now you know, Perry has a TikTok. Perry has a
Oh,
TikTok. Demigod, you know this. I'm that guy with a
Perry
username.
is ticking, talking.
No, I'm not. I have that long ass username that I'm not changing. I'm only there to make videos and share them with the team. But I have a couple ideas I want to put together for you guys, and that one started off with the Dark Souls. Well, from software, from some of the best bosses from each game, and I have two more left, and that's Dark Souls 2 and then Sekiro. Sekiro is going to take some time because I'm actually going to go ahead and try to platinum that. Dark Souls
Good
1.
luck to you.
Well, I'm halfway there. Now it's just collectibles and boss beating. At this point, I have to. In Dark Souls 1, I can actually platinum. It's just collecting because I got all the endings. Same with Dark Souls 3, but that's a different story. But I'm really excited, man. There's a lot of good things heading for 2023, and so I was clearing out my back catalog. So yeah.
Yeah,
I need to
Sakura, I've
finish
never bought a
Elden
game
Ring.
and returned it the next day so fast.
man. Really?
That giant, I
That-
know it's not even a boss, but it's a
Oh,
giant.
you talking
Bro,
about
that man was
the troll and
WWE
the
kicking. Yes.
yeah, he got that me and Randy Orton drop kick. Yeah, he definitely
He
does.
drop kicked me off the mountain. I closed the game, delete the game, took it back to
Dang.
GameStop. Like, take this
What,
back. I
Sekiro?
don't want this. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's not
That's
even the
crazy.
hardest
there's
boss
only
I'm
one.
told. I was
It's
like,
not
There's
take
only
this
even.
one
back.
troll in gaming that's gonna give you that Randy Orton drop kick. You should have known. You should have known that was Sekiro.
Yeah.
Take
It's
this
like
back. I don't give me my money.
buddy gets that
That's
perfect
from
horizontal form.
software all day.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm pretty sure they brought Randy Orton into the motion capture studio. Like,
Oh,
Yo, can you
yeah,
just do
can you
this
just
kick
give us
real
a
quick?
drop kick, right? Because that nigga wasn't playing, man.
At all.
Oh, there it is. Our first N bomb of the year. Boom. Who did it? It was me. All right, cool.
Oh, we're not
So,
saying N bombs? Oh, my.
but
Okay.
we try not to around here. We try not to. But sometimes you got to slip one in from time to time. So let's go ahead and get started with our first topic here. Keep things light before we kind of get into some of the nitty gritty. 2023 expectations. Lady Gunner, what are you expecting out of the nerd world for the year of 2023?
I'm excited for Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mhm.
I'm not
Mhm.
excited for Dark Deku because I love Deku, and he's just so like
Lady Gunner,
happy
Lady
and
Gunner,
light bringing.
Lady Gunner,
Huh?
Lady Gunner. I'm telling you right now. This is the best. This is good. Dark Deku is needed. And shout out to Greg because he called me because he understands manga people now.
Yeah.
I was thinking about. I
And
got the Shonen app. I was like, should I read it and beat everybody? But I like to take my time and like, I don't know why, but I'm scared. Like I'm used to the light in his eyes. Him looking all like, well, am I here? Like they said he's sarcastic and not happy all the time. I was like, bro, who is this?
I'm
I don't.
excited for it. Like, I think that, and I think this is just you being you, Lady Gunner. You gotta get some nuance in your life, girl. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the heroes have bad days, and like, are you all the way caught up in My Hero?
No, I'm on like he literally just unlocked his new power. The what's the things they look like bands or
The
something?
green
Yeah,
tether.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So once you get all the way caught up, you will absolutely understand why he's having a bad day.
Yep.
Because I had the pleasure of like slacking off on this season right up until like the last two episodes. So me and the big kids and even the little kids, as they got into it as well, we binge watched this entire season over like the span of like a week before we went to California. And when I tell you that, whoa, man, look, so this season's like, so first and foremost, like the way that this season ends, like I don't want to spoil it to you, for you, but in a nutshell, without telling you the play by play, the bad guys fight with the bad guys to figure out who is king shit bad guy. Okay, so you think like after all of that, it's like, whoo, man, I'm ready for this to cool off. I'm happy this season is over because that was some heat, but I need to catch my breath. The next
Just when you
season,
thought it was safe.
the next season don't give you no time. They start with it's like a maybe like a 6-month time skip or something, and they're right into the shit. Like
Yep.
so, there's no all right. Well, back to school. All right, let's get another training exercise / tournament arc in. No, they go straight into like things are real and we got things to do.
So in funny Perry moment, kids cover your ears. It's like white porn versus black porn. White porn, you're gonna get the acting, you're gonna get the boom, 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 boom. In this season, it's straight black porn. It's straight.
Wow.
I'm not here to talk. I'm not here to talk.
Wow.
Meat
I
to meat.
understand that reference, but god
It
dang.
is the wrongest yet the most
fact
correct.
that she understands
Yeah.
the
I understand
reference.
what he's talking about, but god dang.
Wow.
Straight
Right.
to the point. I'm not here to talk. I'm here to smack cheeks.
Yeah. I mean, as twisted as that metaphor is, it is absolutely correct.
Told you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dad Pat is co-signing this
Foolery.
Wow.
Look, but am I wrong?
No,
Is
you're
he
not.
wrong?
Okay, but why?
That's that. And then he do hope with it, please.
Charles, I ain't even gonna lie to you. That's something
Oh
I really
my
wanted to be.
God.
I ain't even gonna lie. My mom won't let me
Nick
because she's
must be a Q.
my mom was an AKA, so I'm by law gotta go Kappa.
You gotta be a Kappa. Yeah. If your
Yeah.
mama's AKA, you gotta be a Kappa.
Unless you're gonna go against the grain, you know.
Yeah,
Right. That part.
I'm really thinking about it, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but let's slide on, Perry. Since you on fire right now, what are your expectations for 2023, bro?
My expectations for 2023, I'm looking more towards the media side because I know Greg is definitely going to focus more on the gaming. I know there's a lot of games within this first quarter that he's focused on reviewing. For my take, I'm looking more towards the anime, movies, and manga releases. Towards the end of 2022, I really sat down on my Plex account and I started watching a lot of movies. And with the
All of them legally obtained, of course.
yeah, absolutely. Once they get added, so I'm not going to give you my account information, but still, with the aspect of what cinema is, and right now it's being carried by superhero movies, it's good to find different takes where I found that horror films is also what's carrying the theater to stay alive. And I had the pleasure of watching two movies, The Menu and Pearl, which captivated my entire attention. So I'm looking towards a lot of good movies, a lot of good shows, mangas. I'm reading a total of 1,500 chapters this year.
My God.
I have.
Why? Wait for the
Oh my
anime.
God. Look,
talk
hey,
about
Snowden,
anime.
Sit down. Sit down, sir.
I'm trying to read the manga, but I can't get the order down for the life of me
Nick's mama
sometimes. I
bad
be
as
getting
fuck.
lost.
I'm fucking weak.
Hold on, I got a total of mangas to read. So I'm looking at least 15 to 20 mangas that I plan on reading this year.
Damn.
Yeah, because there's things I want to expand people to read the content that's out there. Kingdom, if people are into that, I know it's a lot to read, but I know for a fact that I want more people to start supporting the releases manga source with that. And so talk about animes. I've watched Jobless Reincarnation. I have thoughts on that, sir.
Talk to me.
It's
Talk to me
weird.
Nice. Talk to me nice.
That's weird.
It's weird.
How do you?
It's
He's
very
a
weird.
he's a 40-year-old man who passed away and reincarnated as a child, but still has the spirit of the 40-year-old man.
Still has the brain
Imagine
of
we
a
could do that in real
40-year-old
life.
man.
That's
would be awesome.
creepy. I'm not going to go into details, but it's creepy. But outside of that, of course, gaming. My game of the year right now is looking like Hogwarts. and Final Fantasy 16.
It didn't even come
How
out
is
yet.
it
Come
game
on
of
now.
the year, bro, and it doesn't have PvP? Like, that's my main gripe with Hogwarts. There is no PvP. How
As
can
as
you
as
do that?
as much as I agree with you on that one, I can literally torture people in the art of the darkness. That there
This was yeah.
speaks to Perry.
Slithering all the way, huh?
100%.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
okay.
cool. I'm fine. I'm fine with the houses and shit. I could be Slytherin on a bad day. On a good day, I'm Gryffindor.
I'm 100% Slytherin. So that's, I mean,
I am a clean,
Am
smooth
I a Hufflepuff? I don't
Raven,
know.
Ravenclaw.
right?
That's you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and shout out to Mass No Kin because we already have a team. We are definitely going in the armor core. It is going to be lit. It's going to be heavy machinery, big guns, and hot seats.
Oh, Armor Core, true.
But yeah,
Yeah.
How
I'm
many
good.
people can you have playing Armor Core?
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that Gundam game that's for free.
I did get
Oh.
that. That
That's
seemed
pretty
cool.
lit. I want
Is
the
it?
unicorn, but you gotta buy it. And I was like, boy, please. I already spend
Yeah.
money on Fortnite. I can't afford it.
You
And
spending money on the fucknut?
I bought a Deku skin, and I bought Dragon Ball Z.
Oh
yeah,
no, that
yeah.
skin was like $20 a piece, bro. Don't
Jesus.
I
do it.
had, to
She got
have Deku.
bread.
I had to have Deku.
Oh, you got
I had to have him.
money.
A little bit sometimes. Sometimes.
Money.
Lady
I
Gunner
got a
out
little
there.
blow money sometimes. That was my gas money for
I'm
my
definitely not a
lunch.
Hufflepuff, Liv.
He's
Definitely not.
Hufflepuff. Ooh.
Not.
Yeah, not
I mean, I
unless you,
puff, but I'm not puffing Huffle. You know.
like I feel like you gotta be like teddy bear soft to be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I'm not a Hufflepuff. then, 'cause
Even
that's
Harry
me.
Potter and them didn't get to be Hufflepuff.
And you
Like,
got to eat
Right.
spam.
Right.
yeah, you
gotta
gotta eat
eat
a lot
what?
of spam.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Spam and pineapple pizza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's gonna make me turn Slytherin. How dare you feed me this
Yeah,
day
you know
after
what I'm saying?
day?
That's torture. Yeah, we don't mess with spam. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And who else? Demi guys, Sean, what are your expectations for 2023, bro?
Oh shit. I'm expecting a lot of good movies.
Kyle is absolutely a Hufflepuff. Yes, you are absolutely right,
Who
Liv.
Kyle
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kyle
Yes.
is Hufflepuff. I'm expecting a lot of good movies. I really want to see what's happening with DC and James Gunn creating this universe. We're supposed to get some word here shortly. He said in January, so
Yeah.
hopefully towards the end of the month we're going to get some information about his 10-year plan with DC. I'm very interested to see what's going on with the Flash, and I do want to clear up a quick rumor. It was misconstrued that they were thinking about moving on with Ezra Miller's Flash.
I
That
thought
is
that was
not
like
a
the
thing.
weirdest thing. Like it didn't make
That
any
is
sense when I
not
seen
a
that.
fucking thing. So I do want to see what's gonna happen with that movie and how it apparently ties into this reset that they're supposedly doing. Let me see. Forspoken is coming out. I want to see
Oh.
how well that game does. It's the first AAA game with a black protagonist, female. So
really excited for that.
I really want that game to do well, but I feel like it's gonna be overshadowed by the Dead Space remake.
Yeah. Now, technically, I don't think it's the first. I think Beyond Good and Evil. I think she qualifies as being a black woman
As a AAA game?
I think Beyond Good and Evil would have been considered as a AAA game. Maybe I'm wrong.
Is it Beyond Good and
Was she
Evil?
black? I don't think she was
one
black.
or two. That was
One.
a one. So that was
Part 2 isn't out yet, is it? That's the one that's in development. So
yeah,
right? Or
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, I mean, she can be
Like-
considered that technically, but
This is the first one for real that we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know for sure that she's like
that's a sister girl.
that's a sister. You know what I mean?
Sister girl.
She from New York, you know what I mean? She was worrying about her kicks in the demo. Like the demo was really fun. Trying to think what else is coming out this year. Oh, like Aquaman and Shazam and all those cool little DC movies.
Did
are
you
dropping
see
this year.
Avatar?
I saw Avatar too. I have
It's
thoughts. You know,
it was long.
I'm okay
Yeah.
with it.
I think the first one was way better, but yeah, same.
Yeah, this one is kind of supposed to be like a bridge between just this one and three. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? This was more
because the
like a
Fire
life
Nation's on the way,
story.
right?
Right. So we're actually doing the whole Avatar thing, right? And they're gonna have a Fire Nation, and obviously we've already seen the Earth Nation, the Water Nation, and I assume, right, there's gonna be somebody that lives in the skies.
Well, I think the
So
first one, when I think they was in the skies mostly. I think they the air.
you think well, they were
It's
Yeah.
in the
debatable
sky and the forest.
because they had the floating islands, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
so it's
remember one of
debatable.
the armies he called, they had like a bunch of horses. I think they're more Earth style.
Right.
I could be wrong because
Yeah,
then he was
yeah.
fire,
True.
so I don't really
True.
know.
True.
Either which way, we are definitely going Aang territory out here.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah,
in.
I'm
And
gonna
and
need Avatar:
speaking,
Last Airbender to sue him. James Cameron
but
hiding in the
speaking
background.
speaking of Avatar, you heard about the Zuko movie, the live
Oh
action,
Oh
yeah.
and the next
yes,
Avatar is going to be a Earthbender.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
timeline
Yep.
finna
That's
be
gonna be nice.
sick.
I'm gonna
It's gonna
Oh,
be
rewatch the
nasty.
first Avatar. I'm skipping Korra. Then I'm gonna watch the third one.
No,
Korra,
Skipping
Korra's fault.
Korra.
Korra is actually
What?
like way
No.
there. I'm
Why
Look,
would you
sorry.
so
skip
I feel like
Korra?
so
Korra is too depressing. Like,
It's
Huh?
real.
nah,
It's Korra is
Nah,
Korra,
real.
nah.
Korra.
I saw a
Yeah, don't.
post. Avatar. Aang was an avatar that didn't want to be the avatar, but everybody's like, "Oh, you must do this." And then Korra is an avatar that wants to be the avatar, but everybody's like, "We
Yeah.
don't need you." But
Cool.
she nah. It's I
Look,
feel like it's not.
this
That's
have you
sad.
have you actually watched it, like the entire series?
I haven't even saw episode 1 yet.
Oh, look,
No, you
don't let
gotta
the
watch
internet
it.
confuse you.
Yeah.
Korra,
Don't let Twitter lie to you.
Korra, in a lot of ways, is a far better avatar than Aang was.
Look at the chat going off.
The
Don't
the
disrespect
villains
Korra.
the villains are significantly better.
Zahir
The
alone.
animation is significantly better. Like don't get me wrong, like the overall story arc of Aang's story is better, but
Hmm.
everything else about Korra is better.
Yeah.
Like the action's better, the fighting's better, the animation's better, the
The
villains are
bending is
better,
better.
the bending is better. Like it if not for the
Facts.
book of Avatar 1 through 4 telling a superior story, Legend of Korra would be definitively the better version.
Right.
Like
And
the only people, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, the only people that actually shit on Korra are like male weebs that cannot find it in themselves to be relatable to a black woman.
I check it out.
Korra is
Every time I watch it,
absolutely the better
she getting
avatar.
beat. I'm like,
well,
bruh,
you
I'm not
have
gonna
to,
That's
watch
because
this.
her
but let
that's
me.
because her villains are better.
Her villains are
Yeah.
strong as hell, and then you have to look at
Like
the aspect where Aang is a passive fighter, where he was
Yeah.
definitely he was the only type of airbender which people did not see. When you look at Korra, one, she was taught in the old ways of steady bending, standing in one spot, where the entire world progressed. I'm saying no, even the earthbenders, we boxing at this point. We moving big weight. We hitting hard with
Yeah.
light feet. You know what I'm saying? So it was
Yeah.
that point. But then you have to look at the story behind it. I think it was season 2 of Legend of Korra when it was with the waterbenders. Zahir was cold, his whole crew, but that season alone, Korra literally
it's
looked within herself.
yeah,
Like that was an eternal
Okay,
battle with her.
it's
okay.
about
I check it out. I
the
check it
red
out.
lotus. Wait till you
If
see the
it's as
red
good as
lotus.
y'all
I
say,
would
I got
I
aim
would just
tattooed on my
say
leg. If it's as
I
good
would
as
just
y'all say,
say
I get
if you
Korra.
like Aang,
I love Aang.
you just need to understand that this is after Aang, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Aang has already like defeated the Fire Nation. There's been a little bit of peace, you know what I mean? And then motherfuckers understand that like the Avatar is living, so they trained and they got stronger. And then when the new Avatar came around, they're they're OP because they're preparing themselves
Yeah,
for the Avatar.
But you
So they're
it's
also
more
good.
conscious and aware of what the Avatar can do. Whereas with Aang, the Avatar, him being the Avatar was a surprise.
on the booty
Right,
You know
heavy.
what I
because he
mean?
was gone for 100 years.
And
But
Right.
yeah, it's definitely worth the time of you watching. Like,
absolutely.
don't
And
let the
Yeah,
then
internet
I
trick
check. If it's as good as y'all say, I got Aang and Avatar mode on my leg. I will tattoo Korra on the other. If it's as good as
you. Yeah,
y'all say, that's how much I love Aang.
and I will
Like,
say this. I will say this. Aang right now, we only got childhood Aang. Within the timeline of Avatar, we are going to get the adult team Avatar as well. So we're going to see the bloodbender that Korra eventually faced that Aang took his bending away. We are going to see the transition of what Zuko and Aang had to do with Zuko's sister. So we are going to get that information if you have not read the book, the later books after the show, which I have.
The one shots.
Not the one shots. It was a continuation.
It's
okay.
definitely a lot of good stuff for you there, Lady Gunner. Like and like we'll close and I guess get to my 2023 expectations. But I tell you, and not even the very first, the very first and only time me and Nick have ever jumped up in excitement and hugged each other was during the final 2 episodes of Avatar Legend of Korra season 1, where we fucking lost it. Like I'm telling you, it's really good storytelling. Don't let the internet fool you. It's actually a special story that you
Charlie, I would hope so. That's needed.
All right, I'll check it. I'll check it.
All right, and for my expectations for 2023, I'm ready to see Xbox come out and do some things. My Xbox Game Pass just got billed out of my account this morning, and I'm looking at it like, why do I have you? So I'm ready for Starfield to come out, and hoping Starfield is not Call of Duty in space with RPG elements. I'm super excited for Hellblade 2. I wish they would show more of it. And I'm also ready for Spider-Man and Miles Morales and Spider-Man 2 going up against Venom. Yes. So there's a lot of cool game stuff out, and I'm hoping that the MCU starts to kind of get some forward momentum as well. So those are my expectations. I know Ant-Man and the Wasp, Multiverse Mania or Quantum Mania is on its way out next month. So I'm really hoping that this, because I get it, the last phase was almost like phase 1 again, and when we go back, phase 1 wasn't perfect either. You know, we had a lot of busy work and grunt work and meeting characters and understanding the way that the world works. So I get that that's what phase 4 has been doing. But Quantum Mania is the first movie in phase 5, right?
Yes. Because you have phase. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, because like phase 4 was like, I mean, we had the Spider-Man No Way Home, which was amazing, and Shang-Chi was pretty dope, but none of those outside of that Spider-Man movie have been really any type of consequential to the MCU outside of the Loki show. And some of what's happened with Doctor Strange. So I'm hoping that we finally kind of get into what the multiverse means and, everything that comes with that, whether that means X-Men or Fantastic Four or Secret Wars. Like, I'm ready for all that shit to start to get the ball rolling. So
absolutely,
that's for the most part what I'm expecting. Other than that, I'm expecting that all of you that are watching this channel are subscribed, that you are liking the live stream, and that you are checking out our content, because it is coming constantly throughout the year of 2023. Definitely. So right now I see that we got 6 likes in here. I see we got more viewers in here than we got likes. So somebody ain't liking.
Who ain't liking?
Who ain't liking?
If you don't like the stream, I don't like you, good sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. I will say this as well.
Like
Charlie, Wolverine game has not been announced for anything. It's a strong chance it won't come out this year. But I mean, shout out to Insomniac. They out there pumping out. That's one of those studios. I mean, they're up. I can comfortably say,
by the way, y'all.
I can literally comfortably say that UbiSoft is now up there with the pedigree of From Software. You're going to get quality.
No, you're talking about Insomniac.
Insomniac. I'm sorry. Insomniac. I'm sorry.
UbiSoft.
I'm looking at
about to throw a brick.
I'm looking at Ubisoft now as the next topic. But yes, Insomniac and From Software are literally at the pedigree of one another, where it's like, oh, they finna drop something. I know it's going to be good. It's one of those like I can comfortably say, oh yeah, they're good. But yeah,
look, here go Ryan with that negativity. I'm telling you, you gotta think, Ryan. Insomniac is the studio that dropped Spider-Man, on what 2018 was Spider-Man in 2018. They turned around in 2020. They dropped Miles Morales, and they did the in-house port of the PS5 for Spider-Man, and they turned around and did Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Like this studio in the last 4 years has released more games than the entire slew of Xbox first party studios. I think it's very much. I do not think we're going to get it this year. It is quite possible that we will see Wolverine in 2024.
Yeah,
Have a little hope
I think
because
a late
Insomniac goes crazy.
2024. I'm
Yeah.
thinking like October, November 2024. We'll get the Wolverine game.
Yep, I can see it. I can see that. All right,
And shout out to Jonathan Majors. Everyone,
absolutely.
Jonathan Majors is literally the. I can comfortably say he is him and Lakeith Stanfield. Yeah, them two.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely shout out to both of them. And I'm expecting that really quickly because Sean brought up movies. Creed 3 about to go crazy, right?
Oh my God, Creed 3 is about to go silly. Oh my God.
Creed 3.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors is putting in work.
That man is going crazy.
He's putting in work.
Yeah, he is, man. And it's really since he came out with the and it's slipping my mind right now, the Western on Netflix. Like he was doing this thing before
Country.
that. But Lovecraft Country as well. But really once he hit the Western on Netflix, like he just
I know
I forget the name of it right now, but that movie is so freaking good.
You said which one? Which one?
The Western.
Oh, you talking The Harder They Fall.
Yeah, The Harder They Fall. Thank you. He hit that and just like launched out of the stratosphere.
Hold on. I love Jonathan Majors in that movie. He did his thing.
Go ahead, give it to her.
Come on now. That is her name just slipped my mind because you said it. Regina King. Regina King, bro. Yeah, Regina King. That movie belonged to Regina King from beginning to end.
What movie?
The Harder They Fall.
Lakeith Stanfield killed that shit.
Oh yeah.
They killed that shit.
To the Dark
They all
Gaia,
killed it to me.
We
to be
are
honest.
absolutely going to get into The Last of Us later on to the show. So keep those comments because we got thoughts and expectations and excitement for that. So we're not ignoring you, but that is on the docket for later on in the show. But yes, Regina King, Jonathan Majors, The Harder They Fall, excellent film, all that good stuff. But do you know what's not excellent and you know what's not good stuff? Whatever the hell is going on over at UbiSoft. So, in case you guys don't know, UbiSoft is kind of going through some things right now.
Going through changes.
So for the last couple of years, they've been dealing with a lot of the same stuff that Activision has been dealing with, as far as like toxic work environments, sexual harassment, just like the upper management, like at executive level, treating their employees like dirt. So on top of that, a lot of their games have been being received as lukewarm because they've been taking all their games, plugging them into this open world action RPG template, and just giving you a giant checklist of things to do, and then charging you for DLC that is effectively a new checklist of things to do. And it's gotten to the point that us as the consumer, we're fed up with it. We're not really buying into those games anymore. So this in the last couple weeks, Ubisoft has come out and announced that they have canceled 4 unannounced games, and for the 6th time, they have delayed Skull and Bones, which started off as a Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag spinoff. Assassin's Creed Black Flag came out the same year that the PS4 and the Xbox One came out. So let's put that into perspective. That's what, 2013, 2014? So a game that was meant to be a spinoff of a 2014 game has been delayed again. But into fiscal year of 2023. So that means that it could be out anywhere between March of this year out to as late as the end of March of 2024. So,
yep.
Crazy stuff.
I will say because they're They to add to G's point with Skull and Bones, from what I've read and what I saw, they wanted to cancel this game, but since they're obligated with because the funding that they got from this the place that they're in, they're obligated to finish this game. So they're stuck from the funding that they received on finishing a game that they've been wanting to cancel. So this game, when it launches, I believe is going to have zero, and I mean zero pieces of hope. Was
So let me elaborate on that really quick. And I forget exactly who it is.
Ryan, I
But
missed you.
the portion of the ocean that this game is set in an actual territory of a country, and I forget which country it is. You can Google it. But essentially, what happened is that country said, "Hey, you're setting a game within our territory. We're going to endorse it. We're going to put money towards it so that you can make this game the best game possible." So, despite the fact that they want to actually cancel that game, more than likely, they're obligated to make it because they are in a deal with an entire government on the heels of that game. So,
I'm looking
that
up
for
the
what you will.
I'm looking up the
Yeah, I forget who it is. It's like Colombia or some shit. I forget. But
That's
it's just,
wild.
yeah, it's a really crazy story because even beyond that as well. Now later on, or later on in this past week, it came out that the executives actually sent a email, company-wide email, to the developer saying, "Hey, the ball's in your court to deliver a new game. I need you to go ahead and basically hunker down and deliver a game on time and make it good."
Wow.
So somehow the response of, "Hey, I know we're treating you shitty as employees. We're making you guys crunch. We're harassing the women. We're not putting them in executive levels. We're not respecting our employee base. However, despite the fact that we are working you down to the bare bone minimum and not giving you any respect, not giving you any benefits that you deserve, not in respects of like healthcare and such, but benefits that you should give a human being in the form of respect and kindness, we're not going to give you any of that. But we need you to work harder than you ever worked so that we can deliver a game on time, and it better be good. And that's on
Better
you
be
if it's not."
fucking good,
Like,
or I'm
cause
gonna
you,
fire you.
it's
that's nuts, right?
hold on, what Bernie Mac said. Don't ask me no questions. Just be quiet and listen. When I get
Yeah.
home, my food better be
Basically,
hot and it better be good. You think I'm bullshitting?
It better be.
You think I'm bullshitting?
I
Yeah, it's
mean,
crazy.
I'm really not surprised by that. I'm still playing video games and having people tell me get back in the kitchen. Like, I literally saved on my system of people talking down on me playing 2K. I was just like, can y'all pass the ball more? Last thing I know, shut up, you suck, you suck. This, mind you, this guy is 7 for like 18. I'm 4 for 5. My dude that I'm guarding has 0 points, but
Hold on. No. He wasn't
it
7 for 18.
7 for 18. The center getting dunked on, losing the ball. I got like, yeah, maybe 5 turnovers, but I suck. I should get back in the kitchen, but I suck. And oh, are you gay? You're a lesbian. Shut up, you dyke. Like, it was a whole slur of things I saved. I was thinking about like, should have uploaded to YouTube and just show people like this is like stuff that even females gaming still deal with. And I think that's why they found a lot of defensive female gamers when you run into them, because all I said was, can y'all pass the ball? Next thing I know, shut up, you only good on your knees. Like, it's a
Which is,
whole
that's
hard
crazy.
thing. Yeah, like, it's a whole hard thing out here. And the fact that women are dealing with that in businesses is like,
It's like you can't play the game, you can't create the game without being
yeah,
present.
like, I guess gaming is only for men apparently. Like, this is tough out here. It's tough out here.
Yeah. That's unfortunate. And I'm aware, like I like on the heels of that, like I was watching a video from a streamer who was a woman who recorded like a 20-minute video of, and it was like a compilation video of clips of her entering into a room, and there are always one of two responses. There were a few that were just chill, but usually when she entered the room, she would either be greeted with a wave of simps that were in her face, Like, hey, how you doing? Hey, yeah, I like that too. Oh, you don't like that? Never mind, I don't like it. Like,
What's your
blatant
Instagram?
stems.
What's your Instagram? What's your
Yeah.
Facebook? Like,
Or
sorry.
if they were people that were, yeah, make me a sandwich. You belong in the kitchen. And like out of like that 20-minute clip, there was maybe 30 seconds of people like, oh, that's what's up. Like, hey, y'all gotta chill out. Like, she's just trying to play the game.
Yeah. And you know what I found most sad? It was sometime this week I was playing Apex, and I met this cool guy, added each other. He's really cool. But on our team, this Apex has trios. It was this little bitty boy. He said he was 13.
Well,
He
that's
comes
your
on
first
a
problem.
he came on there telling my son, shut up. I believe in taking their rights away. Women, they shouldn't have rights on video games. Don't sit here like, who is letting their son talk like this? Then his little brother in the background coming on Mike Thompson, shut up, poor. And I was like, y'all really let y'all kids like act like this on a video game? Like, it's
Yeah, it's
kind
crazy.
of sad and not depressing, but it's kind of sad. Like, I had to mute him. I know he's 13, but it's like, bro,
That's
like,
something that's taught.
Yeah,
yeah. So
the level of like stupid people that are on the internet is like really startling. And to add to that,
I have no
those
idea.
stupid people that are on the internet that are startling have stupid kids who they are not watching on the internet that are double dumb. Like, you got to be careful, man. The internet is crazy. It's
yeah,
a
it's
wild
what
place
you're
to be.
taught. My nephew's he's 11, and we play Destiny
Is
together. I
that
play
that
Apex with
potato,
him.
right?
Yeah, Potato. He's never called nobody a stupid whore. He might say you suck. Oh my god, using the same gun. He does rage on Destiny. He got that from his TT, but
Yeah.
he's never
And,
called nobody out their name and say take women's rights away. Like,
yeah, and we played with Potato before. Potato is cool people,
yeah,
but
like,
Potato likes to enter himself into a adult like conversations, and it's like, no, Potato, it's a school
yeah,
night.
that's
Get
why
out of
I
here.
had to make separate parties because my little Potato be trying to follow
Yeah,
TT on Destiny, but
it's like you got to go sit down, Potato. It's
yeah.
2 o'clock on a school night. Get out of here.
But he was born first, so he was hanging out with like the older kids. So he likes to insinuate himself with the older kids. While my other two nephews, they be playing with themselves. Like, they be, you can literally hear them in the background talk to each other. He just be over here on Destiny. Oh my god, he's using the yo, and he's so dumb. Like, come on. Like, I was like, oh no, you had to like
Yeah.
me.
Look, and there we go. Makes no can in the chat. Potato said I was a god.
Potato
Crying
looked
face
I was
emoji.
mad. I'm playing
He
with my
made me
nephew
want
all
kids.
day,
Yeah.
bro. He looks at Derek's Hunter. He's like, wow, he's a god. And I was like,
You gotta love it. Yeah.
I'm,
Yeah, we
I'm
love
hearing you in Destiny. What?
yeah.
And
It's like
I can hear Derek's voice
definitely
right now. He said, if you
He
want to
did.
become
He did.
if you want to become a god, you are allowed in my dojo. But understand this, young boy. I will hold no punches. You will get demon. Everyone will get the demon. Do you understand me, Potato? I can hear
I let him
Derek
have
doing that.
his fandom. I was
yeah,
like, I can't
definitely.
believe this.
Definitely. Shout out to Potato. We love Potato. Just keep
Right.
his ass out the party chat on school nights.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, so just kind of back to it. Ubisoft is up in flames. We don't know what's going on
It's
there.
been burning.
They better figure that shit out because it's getting real. We all see what's going on, and it's not a good look. Next thing I wanna kind of get us into, just keep the show moving along, is the 26th Dice Awards has been they've actually released their nominees.
I got them right
Sweet.
here. I got them right here.
Oh, you got them up too? Cool.
I already got
So just to explain to you guys what's going on, the Game Awards just passed this past December. The Game Awards are great. They're really fun. The Game Awards are equivalent to like your BT, MTV, King Choice Awards kind of deal.
Right.
Versus the Dice Awards are closer to being like your Oscars and Grammys, because though these are actually voted games, these are games that are voted on by developers.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like the Academy of Gaming, if you will.
And we're talking about the BET
Um,
Wars when Monique hosted them, when it was fire, it was heat.
Yeah.
Not now.
Like, yeah, when the BT Awards were black owned. So do you guys want to more or less kind of do this kind of the same of how we went through Game Awards? We'll kind of list off.
We can do about 5 or 6 on like the main ones, because it's.
Yeah.
I know the Dice Awards.
It's a long list.
Yeah, I scrolled, and it's
Yeah,
still
we don't have
going.
to do them all.
Yeah, so I'll
Let's
just
do the main categories.
So I'll just list the categories and just let me know which ones you guys want to dive into. So first we have outstanding achievement in animation. Eh?
Um,
So they're okay. So we'll just go through each of them and we'll just expand if needed.
right.
So we got Cuphead, because
Elden Ring.
Cuphead just dropped the DLC, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, and Moss Book 2, which is a VR title. We have outstanding achievement in art direction, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, which is probably the highest fidelity game on the list. Rather, we got God of War Ragnarok, we got Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Callisto Protocol.
Horizon's going to sweep at the Dice Awards when it comes to
You think
artistic.
so?
When it
I
comes to
do.
artistic value, Horizon is such a slept-on game because it got outshined from the hype of what Elden Ring is. But when everything's calm, because the Dice Awards is the calm down effects where clearly everyone is now thinking with a clear mind, and you can see the value of what these games bring.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the thing. The Dice Awards are more so away from hype and more into technical achievements and such. So yeah, I do think that we will see Horizon probably perform a little better here than the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, testament to that as we continue to list through here, you'll see it's nominated in a lot more sections than it was for Game Awards.
Yeah.
We have outstanding achievement and character, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with Alejandro Vargas. We've got God of War Ragnarok, both with Atreus, and a separate nomination for Kratos. Horizon
Nice.
Forbidden West with Aloy, and then Return of Monkey Island with Guy Brush Threepwood, I guess is his name. That sounds like a Monkey Island character. Excuse me. Then we've got outstanding
Cut it
achievement
out,
in
Ryan.
original music composition. We've got A Plague's Tale Requiem. We've got God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Metal Hellsinger, and Moss Book 2. Metal Hellsinger is probably going to take that home.
Metal Hellsinger is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That's the one game I've played on my Xbox.
We've got outstanding achievement in audio design, A Plague's Tale Requiem, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, God of War Ragnarok, Gotham Knights, Raspberry, and Somerville. I'm thinking Call of Duty is probably going to get this. Call of Duty's like
Call of
sound
Duty's
design
gonna
is
get it.
always fucking top notch.
I think they're gonna get it, especially with the proximity chat. I think they're gonna get it.
Yeah,
Give
like
me
I don't
three
know,
more. Give me three more.
like if like I don't know if you've ever like played Call of Duty recently, but even like the acoustics of the guns, like if you shoot if you have a high quality headset on or a high quality sound system and you shoot a gun in a building, in a wide open room, in a hallway or outside, you can hear the vibration of the gun go off differently, and it's so amazing.
Yeah,
So I mean, Call of Duty does some things good, and sound quality and gunplay are like at the top of the list. Let's see, go away. Nobody wants IGN Plus. We've got outstanding achievement and story with Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok. I was a teenage ex-colonialist. Exocolonist. I've never heard of that game. Immortality and Norco. We've got outstanding.
God of War is gonna win that.
Probably.
Role playing game is actually that category's role playing game of the year. You got Citizen Sleeper, Elden Ring, Weird West, World of Warcraft, Dragonflight, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
That's gonna be a dogfight.
It is a dogfight. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 is a really good damn game, y'all. Elden Ring, because of the hype, and I mean, it is. When you look at role playing and what it brought as for a role player, all the options were huge. It expanded, but everything else, I'm just like, it's not. For me, it's not the best version of what From Software brought, but that's going to be a dogfight for sure. And then shout out to
definitely.
Dice Awards for giving us a proper fighting game category.
I was
Thank you.
just looking at that. We'll make our way down here. We got technical achievement, action game of the year, Bayonetta 3, Grounded, Neon White, Sifu, Vampire Survivors. I'm probably seeing Sifu or Neon White there.
Sifu for sure.
Adventure Game of the Year, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Norco, Stray, and Tunic. Again, like you can see, Horizon is almost all everywhere through this list. It's crazy.
Nice.
Family Game of the Year, we got Disney Dreamlight Valley. We've got Kirby's Dream Buffet, Lost in Play, Mario Party and Rabbids Sparks of Hope, and Trombone Champs. I'm surprised they put Kirby Dream Buffet on here, but not and the Forgotten Lands, which is crazy. Fighting Game of the Year, as Perry was just pointing out, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All Star Battle R, which is more or less a anime tag fighter. We've got Multiverses, Rumbleverse, Spider Heck.
Hey, Rumbleverse is good. I was choke slamming people on there, like
Rumbleverse is solid for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is what a fighting game category should look like. We got racing games.
I don't care for races. Skip.
Maybe we'll. It's all right. We got F122. Yeah. We got Gran Turismo 7 and Need for Speed Unbound. I hadn't played F122, but the other two were actually really fun. Role-playing game of the year, Perry already gave us. Sport game of the year, we really don't care. Let's just give it to Ollie World, but we got two.
MLB The Show was really good.
MLB The Show, Mario Strikers, and what is that? EA FIFA 2023. And isn't this technically the last FIFA? I heard that they lost the license, so next year it'll just be like EA's generic soccer game 2024. Yeah. We got a strategy simulation. I'm not even gonna bother with that one. Midnight Suns win it because Midnight Suns was an awesome game that was just kind of ugly. Immersive reality games we don't care about. Outstanding achievement, independent games. We got Immortality, Neon White, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. We've got Tunic, Vampire Survivor. So that's kind of a cool one for our
Tunic was fun. Neon White is a good surpriser that dropped.
I'm surprised Stray didn't make it up there.
Because Stray is for crazy cat people.
It is.
It is not. It is not.
But not even being funny, you can tell the difference in the list of nominees here. Like, don't get me wrong, like Stray was fun, but the difference in when you have normal, everyday people that are in the industry that vote on these games because they're in the media cycles versus people that create games creating the nominees. Like, this is a completely different list of nominees.
It is.
We've got online game of the mobile game of the year, I guess, first. So we got Diablo Immortals, we got Gibbon Beyond the Trees, Immortality, Marvel Snap, and Point P. Marvel Snap's probably gonna grab that. We got online game of the year with Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, EA FIFA 23. We've got Final Fantasy 14 and Walkers, probably gonna snag that up. We've got Marvel Snap and Rumbleverse. Outstanding achievement and game design, we've got Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Snap, Tunic, Vampire Survivors. Outstanding achievement and game direction, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Immortality, Tunic, and then, of course, because we are all just looking to hear about what wins Game of the Year, because for some reason that's the only award people ever care about. Game of the Year, we got Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray is here again, and then we've traded out, what was it, like Xenoblade Chronicles on the Game Awards list? We've traded that out for Vampire Survivor. So yeah, there you go.
Just a quick random update. Not
trying to be updates.
Rest in peace to Grandma Holla. She kept the TikTok and the Instagram posts going. She was the grandmother that kept it real.
I don't know who that is, but rest in peace to her.
Oh, Grandma Holla was the grandma that said, "I'm gonna go get my pussy beat by this old nigga." Grandma Holla was fire.
That's
Grandma Holla kept it G.
That escalated real fast.
Real fast.
She was that grandma.
I didn't even get a chance to put on my seatbelt.
I just went straight through the windshield. I am currently like Tony Hawk grinding across the floor. Like, what?
God rest her soul.
Hamburger meat on the asphalt, my nigga.
No, but
Right.
yeah, I've been
Wow.
following Grandma for a while.
Lee, why have you been following this old ass lady?
Because she's funny, man. She used to tell people, man, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to eat my pizza. Why you keep bothering me? I was like,
Wow.
that's it. Hey, when I make
She
it that
said she
old,
was the goat.
that
All
yeah,
right.
Ben knows. So when I get that old, oh yeah, I'm gonna be ruthless.
Is the Dark Gaia? Is that who I think it is?
That's Ben.
Okay. I thought that was Secret Squirrel, but now that I'm looking at the little icon, yeah, that is
Yeah.
absolutely Ben. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's Ben.
Hello, Ben, and good morning to
What
you.
up, Ben?
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
let's go ahead and move into the next thing. Microsoft has confirmed that they actually have a upcoming event to announce and or show new and development games here. Did you guys hear about this?
When is this
Yes.
supposed to take place?
January 24th or 25th, one of those days. You're looking
Okay.
at a developers conference where you have the likes of Bethesda coming through, showing their new title, Starfield, and other titles. I believe there was a few others.
So I don't know if they said Starfield. I know they said for sure Redfall was going to be there,
Redfall for
and
sure.
they said that Forza Motorsports is going to be there, which is the simulation version of their racing game, where Horizon is like the arcade version. So
Huh. Not impressed.
It's something that I mean, hopefully they can give us something new that I'm actually looking forward to. It's the first
Yeah.
gaming conference of the year. Let's go ahead. I'm open up this year to actually be able to look at what they're providing. I have an Xbox. I want to be able to dive into the ecosystem. I want to give a fair judgment, even though I could be on my PC playing it. I hate playing games on my PC. I want to see what they
Fair
offer.
judgment.
I want to actually sit there and be like, okay, I'm tired of going back and forth with these Xbox fanboys that don't want to listen to logic, who think I'm just a fanboy of Sony, where I actually play my Nintendo Switch a lot as well. I want to sit there. I want to have this conversation. I want to actually critique of what they have because, again, I'm for the gamers and what the gamers are going to be able to play and what they're bringing. Of course, I'm looking for. I'm a Bethesda fan. I like the
Listen.
games they produce, so I want to see what else they're going to bring.
Listen. The last time Xbox was good was when I had it, and that was when I had a 360. Other
yeah.
than that,
So
Xbox is not good. It's just
So,
not good.
Ryan, to answer your question on how is Starfield not going to be there, it was supposed to come out last year. I don't know for sure that it's not going to be there, but something that you're going to keep in mind: this is the company, right? Like this is the company who originally slated Redfall to come out in summer of last year, and slated Starfield to come out in November of last year. And then they turned around this year and said that we should expect that Starfield is coming out before Redfall. So I can't tell you, bro. I don't know. Like they did not confirm it as far as I know, unless there's a newer article that I
I
didn't
got the
see.
article right here. If you
So
don't
do we
mind.
have an update on it?
No.
Give me clues.
So right now, Xbox is going to present from their studios, including Arcane Austin, Mojang Studios, Turn 10 Studio, ZeniMax Online Studios. At the Developer Direct, will focus on big features, extended gameplay showcases to the latest info for the games
Well,
launching in the next few
well,
months, which is going to be Elden Ring Online, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, and Redfall. Outside of that, there has not been any postings of any other game that they're going to be showing there at this conference.
so it's not been confirmed, but they did say Bethesda
Yeah, but
separately.
that's a channel.
And so maybe Bethesda during their portion will speak about it, because I do notice that they do still kind of let Bethesda operate independently in some ways. So maybe they haven't announced it because Bethesda's not announced it. So we'll see. Um, but yeah, Xbox is definitely making some weird Microsoft decisions, but nonetheless, I'm excited to see the first press conference of the year.
Yeah,
Lady
Microsoft is
Gunner,
actually in the talk of, not to cut you off, there's latest
yeah.
news of them trying to spend $10 billion on Chat GPT. And if anyone knows what that is the
Yeah.
AI system that's literally going to replace Google. Like, it makes Googling so much easier. Instead of Googling a question that you might have and have to go through 14 different links, I have the information right here with one question that provides it right there. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, Chat GPT is pretty
Life.
cool.
It's life. It's awesome. I like it. It's not replacing anyone's jobs. I just want people to know that. Just making your job easier.
Definitely making jobs easier.
But Lady Gunner, what are you looking forward as far as what the what is this? The developer direct is going to bring? Do you have any expectations? Is Microsoft even on your radar of what we call giving a damn?
I'm a PlayStation baby. I don't even look at Microsoft, to be honest. So it's like in a PC. Microsoft is literally not in my range.
She's a PlayStation baby.
I'm a PlayStation baby. I was playing Let's Get Ready to Rumble in like what, second grade, first grade. So yes, my brother would beat the Afro out of me.
That's funny as hell.
Afro Thunder.
Ryan, just to answer your question, when you're looking as far as a developer, when you're looking for that type of code, right now it's not as accurate as what people want it to be, for sure. But when you just ask the simple questions, things of that nature, is definitely decent. There's other AI systems, but that's the big name, for sure. You just have to try it out and what you're going to use it for. For me, I use it for, hey, I need a script. And then if I see any errors, I can easily change that and then make it tailor to my liking. But it's definitely good to have that information, because I asked it, what's it going to take to become a DevOps in AWS, and what skill sets do I need in projects? And it gave me a whole layout that was actually quite accurate for it. So it still needs some tweaks. There's an update coming, but I digress. Pack, what is your focus? What is your level of I care for this developer direct as far as for Microsoft?
I'm sleep, brother.
I understand that. I won't even call you and wake you. That's something a Perry will do.
I am sleep. I have no interest in what Xbox is doing right now. Until they show me something worth buying an Xbox for, I literally do not care.
Same. Now, if they make another Fable and they bring back the old ones remastered,
Fable is.
I would purchase. I bought an Xbox and then I sold it 2 weeks later just for State of Decay, but the game was kind of trash. So then I sold the game and Xbox. So
good morning.
Would they bring back Fable?
So you said that you bought an Xbox for a game. You tried the game. The game was not good, so you got rid of the Xbox
and the game. Yeah.
Ouch.
But Fable now 360 introduced me to Mass Effect, because on PlayStation I used to play Bratz, because my brother, like I said, beat the Afro out for me already. Let's Get Ready to Rumble. So I was playing like soft games, like games I could beat. Soft game, Bratz, Kingdom Hearts. And then he came in and moved in with us. He had came back and he got a 360. And my dad took us to Family Video. I don't know if y'all remember them family nights. Rented a game. It looked cool. I was like, I don't know what this is, but
I need it. Right.
Yeah, I'm renting it. Mass Effect 2 came into my life, and I was like, this is the second one. I need the first one. I went back at the first one. I've been playing Xbox just for Mass Effect. Now, and Fable. If they bring back Fable, remaster, and a new one.
So no, there is a new Fable that is in development. Oddly enough, it's made by the same people that made Horizon.
In development. You know how long Skull and Bones been in development until that game come out?
The actual Fable was actually announced at, what was it, E3 at one point?
It was announced. I think it was announced during the next generation gameplay reveal, where they gave us like that weird cinematic Assassin's Creed Valhalla trailer. So it's almost been 3 years since the official announcement. Yep. I think this summer will mark 3 years.
So until the game come out and I can put my credit card in.
Well, I mean, chances are we'll probably get Fable 3 before we get Elder Scrolls 6. So there's that.
Yeah,
We
that's a
go see.
strong chance.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe.
strong,
By the time I
muscular
get Elder Scrolls
chance.
6, my daughter will be in high school.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
definitely again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Good morning to Jay all day, Charlie Wilson kicking it with us heavy, Mace No Can, and everybody else who's been hanging out with us. Just a reminder to help us out. Definitely keep the engagement going, keep the chat going. We will read those comments as much as we can, and definitely make sure to lick that like button. Okay,
And
Lick.
we
make sure
appreciate y'all.
Lick.
We
because we
love
need
this.
those. Those help us in the algorithm. So thank you so much. Looks like our concurrent viewers right now is matching up with the like button. If you see that like button is hollow or blue, go ahead and click that thing and make it black. That's how we need it. Okay, thank you. But Lady Gunner, I kind of fell off for a little bit. I did want to ask, and you were kind of sharing a little bit. So like, what are you expecting from Xbox? Like, what can they do at this point to make you rebuy an Xbox, if at all possible?
I think she literally
Either
just
make
said
an
that.
open world zombie game that's better than State of Decay. I played the first one and the second one.
State of Decay 3 is on the way.
Again,
that's
everything that I expect from Xbox is on the way. Fable, State of Decay 3, or we waiting on that Skull and Bones. Other than that, like
the
there
Skull
makes
and
no
Bones
Ken
is
said.
the Skull and Bones is on PlayStation and PC as well. That's not an exclusive.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So other than that, like Mason O'Ken said, paperweights. Xbox got deleted out of my house. I was like, I don't need this. It's just sitting here.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've got Game Pass, and even with Game Pass, the only game that I have sunk anything more than 2 hours in on my PC is Street Fighter 6 Beta, which I actually own that on Steam. So, yeah, that should tell you something.
I played Gunk, and I've played Metal Hellslinger on my Xbox.
You got to get over to not to interrupt you, but you got to get a Plague Tale Requiem in before they pull it, my guy.
I'm actually buying that because that was the first game I actually streamed. I'm going to purchase and own that. I want that in my catalog. I want ownership of that.
It should. It's a very special title.
Yeah.
And again, that is Blurred Lines Media's first 10 out of 10 review ever. So definitely go check that out.
When Perry does his review, I know what I'm giving a 10 out of 10 to.
So don't say that. You gotta play it first. You gotta play stuff before you just say you're gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
Well, the games I've already played, I can actually say I'm actually going to sit down with Ryan Shelf if he's available. I want to sit down and no, it's from software since I've actually dove into some of the older titles and I'm starting to get an understanding of what was good and not. So I can't wait to actually do that redo that list because I have a better understanding.
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Dark Guy was talking about it earlier. We could talk about what Xbox needs to do all day, and if we did that, we would be here literally all day.
All day.
The short answer is stop telling us what games are coming out and actually launch a game. Boom, we're up to 15. Like, shout out to the chat. Thank y'all so much.
It's lit.
Do be in mind, we got a new video again. Meet the host of Blurred Lines podcast. We get a little bit of personal chatter here, but if you again want to know some of the ins and outs, some of the things that we are interested in the nerding world, make sure that you go ahead and check out the video on the homepage of our YouTube channel entitled Blurred Lines Media. Meet the hosts because we got things that we like and we want to let you guys know about them. And also, because you guys like to stop in and check out our, opinions and thoughts on a lot of what's going on in the nerding world, make sure you check out those videos. See if our opinions and interests align with yours. So that way you know if we are the style of news, I guess, deliverers that you actually need. So
hand warmers. Don't forget the hand warmers, Mass No Ken. Xbox has controller warmers.
They do have hand warmers. Yes, they do. So with that being said, Jay all day hit it right on the head. The Last of Us is coming out tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now I
just
know
to hear you say that makes me cream. So I'm just saying.
This is my thing.
That's
I played The Last of Us when it came out, I believe in 2013. Completely blew my mind. I remember it came out E3 week, and the reviews for it dropped the week before E3. Who
Right.
drops a game on E3? Fucking Naughty Dog when they have
Fucking Naughty Dog.
modern
You know
class.
why? You know why? Because they got big dick energy.
Yeah,
And
they
you know,
absolutely do.
and they don't give a fuck.
But
That's why.
But in the gaming world, that is absolutely the embodiment of BDE. Is I'm dropping a game on E3 week when E3 is a thing, and I'm putting out the reviews a week before the game drops, and you're still gonna buy it on Friday, on E3 Friday, knowing that the PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch press conferences are coming. That's what they did. It was insane. But
And it was
regardless
a new game type of title
Oh my
story.
God! Here, I just
Well, no.
There he is.
No, we will not address that while we're talking. But I will say how they did it. We have to remember that this was a story-driven game as well, and they, to me, that seems like a risk. Like, hey, what we're gonna do is drop this risky type of game during literally the mecca of video game conferences, and was like the way it was received. Man, that was
energy.
And don't get me wrong, while third person like action games where you run around with a AI companion are the norm at this point, at the time that The Last of Us came out, it was the gaming industry was completely ran by third person shooters first person shooters and cover based shooters was it. So The Last of Us did do something unique for the time. We understand that those are more common today. You know, we see them now with God of War, obviously still with The Last of Us. Uncharted does them as well. Gears of War. So they are a lot more common now, but at that point, that was something very unique for the time. But with that, after the game came out, it was critically acclaimed. The fans loved it, and people went nuts over this game. They started a trend of taking non-gamers, making them watch the opening scenes of the game, and that became such a viral sensation that in 2014 they start talking about making a movie of the game. The movie basically has floated around for almost 10 years now and has evolved into what we have now, which is the show that is coming out tonight.
Which is going to be much better received than a movie.
If you still want your Last of Us movie, we kind of get that because they did confirm that this first episode is like an hour and a half long. So there you go. The Last of Us movie is kind of here. So with that movie coming out tonight, it looks like it debuted at 100% on Rotten Tomato before it came down to like a 95 or some junk like that. Where are you guys on this? Like, have you guys looked at any of the reviews, or are you trying to keep it as spoiler free as possible? Granted, we kind of have an idea of what's going to happen here.
I need spoiler free. I got one of my homies into the Last of Us video game on the PS4 last night, and yeah, I needed spoiler free. I needed raw and uncut, right? TVMA, blood splatters, dismemberments.
Jesus Christ.
I need the dystopian era. I need it all.
Wait, dismemberment, please.
How it's depicted in the game. I need it.
Yeah,
I need it.
And Dark Gaia, you are right to a certain extent. You do want to say F Rotten Tomato. And the reason why is because Rotten Tomato can be a little misconstrued, because at the end of the day, even if a critic gives a movie or a TV show a 70%, which is a C on most grading scales, means that you still recommend the movie. So ultimately, what that means is it doesn't mean that this is A pluses across the board. It just means that 95% of critics recommend the show based on their grading scale. So there is nuance to be mention in there. And that's why we're not leaning on to say, hey, 100% means this show is perfect. And why we can have conjecture on what our expectations and thoughts are going into it. Because nuance.
I will
Okay?
say for me,
That's the word of the year, guys, by the way, nuance.
for
If you don't know
me,
what it
I
means,
don't.
look it up.
For me, I don't trust too many review posts. There's certain content creators and where I tailor to their taste because it's similar to mine. As far as when it comes to Rotten Tomato, um, or any platforms like that, I tend to take it as a grain of salt because now people have gone to the aspect of I'm just going to review bomb it because I just don't agree with it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of okay with that. And then you have reviewers who are actually bought reviewers. So if it's something of interest that I'm interested in, I'm gonna check it out for myself to develop an opinion. Just to address Jay
Sorry.
Gavs, I will say play the game first. Well, I look at this like I look at manga. For me, I will read the manga and then look at the anime just to see the difference of what's being added as far as content and what's been taken out. And it's like I'm interested on how they're going to tell this story and in the live action aspect. I'm very open to it. I want people to understand that just because the actress or does not look similar to one of our favorite or a character that's in the game does not mean that she cannot portray that well.
Oh my
Um,
God.
that it's more.
Let me stop you for a minute. Can we please stop fan casting people based on their appearance alone? Somebody
Please.
said, like, there was a viral post going around that says that they want Triple H to play Kratos in the God of War Amazon series. If you've ever seen Triple H act, he is a wooden box. Like, stop it. I don't care if
Yeah,
he's
it's just
bald as
terrible.
here. Stop fan casting based on looks. Like, you guys sound like idiots.
Yeah, and then I want to say, and there's some things that I'm going to be open to, but Joel's daughter Sarah definitely being adopted is something I'm just like, yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah. She's so Sarah in The Last of Us is black in the show, but Joel's daughter in the game is clearly white.
That doesn't mean she's adopted. She's light skinned. Maybe she's just mixed. We don't know anything about Sarah's mom.
Again, for what we got in the game, Sarah did not have any indication or features of being mixed. If they do, if they say anything about Joel's, well, they was divorced. If there's any indication for that, sure. I think they just left that up as far as to the imagination for people to do their own iteration of what they wanted. That's one thing that kind of just was like, I mean, sure, I guess. I personally don't care. But again, it's more of the story element and the struggle of survival that I'm looking forward to as far as The Last of Us. Um, as long as you get the main characters right, I truly don't care because I mean, Sarah ain't there for long.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing as well, like that we have to consider. Like already, Joel is a white man, but Pedro Pascal is South American. Like
Right.
he's like he originates from I think Chile
Chile.
or Chile.
Kratos is a white man, but his voice is a black man.
Kratos is a black man.
Yeah, Kratos is a black man.
What?
Canonically,
Yeah.
Kratos is a black man. He is a black Spartan.
That is a very pale black man, but okay.
Well, you know the ashes
in the game,
from
in
the
the
people.
game, the ashes of his wife and child were placed upon his body as a curse.
Yeah.
Kratos without, because that's what the pale skin is. He was fooled into a drunken rage state where he actually slaughtered his own family, and to disgrace him, the gods actually basically cremated his wife and daughter and basically infused their ashes into his skin. But before he had the gray ashes on his skin, he was probably about Sean's complexion with a little tinge of brown to him. He was kind of olive looking. But yeah,
I could agree with that. Yeah,
he was kind of like
he was
almost
a
like
Greek.
yeah,
Or
he was
I mean,
Greek. So
yeah,
like
he's a
that
Greek.
Persian like skin tone to him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Kratos definitely a person of color.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he's completely black or not, can't say. But I can tell you, every person that's voice acting him is absolutely a black man.
Every
Both
time.
of them, the first one and the second one. The first
Both,
one,
yep.
the first
Every
one's one of
time
my
he's
favorite.
black.
Shout out to
voice actors.
TC.
Right?
Okay.
The OG.
You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, yeah, stop fan casting. Like we don't want Triple H. Like if we saw Blade 3, we see him with his like the fallout thing he does in WWE where he pops up, takes a step, and just like we don't need Kratos doing that, okay? No pedigrees for our boy Kratos. Keep Kratos where he is, please. Anything else we want to kind of get into as far as like TLOU expectations? Because I know we're all nervous, and we
I'm not nervous.
I'm
I
nervous.
am excited.
I'm excited, yeah. But
and the reason I'm not nervous is because I'm not expecting it to be. I'm not expecting it to be shot exactly like the game. I am expecting for certain things to happen for sure, but I'm not expecting for it to be exactly how the game is. I'm looking for a kind of a different aspect on this particular story and just a different light on how things kind of worked out in the long run.
For me,
so I think that
sorry,
I think that it will be I think it'll be a good time for everybody.
Yeah, I'm looking for I'm open on this. I want to have an open opinion because I know I just want to look the one. How can I say this? I want to have the same vibe in which the Last of Us video game gave us. I want that environment. Now everything else in between, I want to see how they mix it up, but the environment of the feel of what the Last of Us is has to be the same. It had that environment has to be the same just because of what the concept is. It's a viral, it's an airborne virus that's gotten to people. We have zombies, but it's the struggle between humans, zombies, and life. So I need to see that. I need to know the struggle. And I think we're getting a lot of some of Joe when he was with the Fireflies. So that would be interesting to get that kind of backstory on that. So, I mean, if you can fill in the blanks, you can, where the game didn't, sure.
Yeah, I'm with it. If you filling in some blanks and you got a little, like I said, a different aspect on how things worked out in the game, I'm with it. I'm with it. Let me see it.
Yeah,
and then I'll make judgment.
Right.
So very quickly in the comments, Ryan, you are absolutely right. The music played a large part. They actually have the same music producer along for the ride of the show. So we should stay like in tune with what we got there. But he says he doesn't think it'll be anything spectacular. Probably 7.5, 8 out of 10 territory. That's quite possible. I think all in all, though, like this is a fun time to be a nerd in like mainstream media because all the people that went crazy over what was that, Alice in Wonderland, they went crazy over Squid Games, they went crazy over The Witcher. These are all things that
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. These are all a lot of things that are based in nerd culture and anime storytelling plot devices that we have all been used to. And like for instance, there was a show that came out, I forget the name of it now, but there was a drama that came out. I think this show was out of England on Netflix where this lady was like a super like obsessed with this guy. And it turns out that this lady that was super obsessed with the guy was originally a guy who can swap his spirit with other people's bodies. So he was a woman that became a man. No, he was a man that became a woman to get closer to this guy. But then when the woman married the guy and then they got a divorce and he found a new woman, the original guy that was his wife, who was now his ex-wife, transferred spirits again into his new wife.
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what movie you're talking about.
And of course, and of course, you watch anime and it's like, oh yeah, we know Ino and her shadow possession jutsu, and and people swap bodies and
it's an astral projection.
You change now all the time. Like those are things that happen in anime. We're used to
a lot.
Yeah, but I remember my wife watching that show, and she's like, "What body swapping? I've never seen this before." And I'm like, "Oh, Yeah, we do that in the nerd world all the time. It's okay. Like, yes, it's cool to see it in a live action show, my dear, but
Yeah,
that's not unheard of.
it's
So
not anything new.
Ryan, let me go ahead and give this to you. So there's a gay guy who's obsessed with some guy in his neighborhood. So the guy that he's obsessed with ends up falling in love with his best friend. He then swaps bodies. Like, it's really fucked up. Like, if you watch the show, it's a really good
That
show
sounds
actually.
fucked up.
But him, the gay guy, and the best friend that his crush was in love with did drugs together. So he one day overdoses on purpose, swaps bodies with her. She's aware that he can do it, and they've done it like sometimes, like just like fucking around, whatever. Never anything
Mm-hmm.
serious. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, he overdoses on purpose, doesn't tell her, and swaps bodies with her, leaves her for dead, takes her body to marry his crush. They live together, they have a life together. Then the marriage goes awry, and once that happens, his crush, who he is married to now, finds a black woman that has a son. I think it's a son. They get together after, on the heels of divorce,
Behind Her Eye
and
is the name of the
and
show.
yeah, there we go. So then what happens is he, still being obsessed with the love of his life, takes out of her body, overdoses again, swaps bodies with the new wife, and continues on with. Yeah, it's a really interesting show. It's a really
He
cool
said
one.
ranking of
Yeah,
kings.
it's one of it's a limited series. What Greg
Something
said, it's
like
very
that.
good. Ryan, I'll send you a link to it. But as far as the trailer, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something to watch, I think it's still on Netflix.
Yeah, I think it might be.
But yeah, it's
But
called
yeah, check it out. It's a fun.
Behind Her
It's a fun.
Eyes.
Yeah, especially if you have someone who's not into anime, but you need a good old anime plot twist in your live action TV. There you go. Go check
Hey,
it out.
it's then and now.
Right, Then and Now was gonna pull up. Shout out to Then and Now podcast, y'all.
Which I'm going to be
Um,
on later on today, just because we are going to be talking a lot about anime in the 2022 recap.
hey, look, next time y'all talk about games and y'all not arguing over that questionable top 10 PS2 games of all time.
That's not
Next
thin and
time,
out. That's not thin and out.
oh,
It's
that
not thin
wasn't
and
in
out.
now.
It's
Thank
not
God
thin and
that
out.
wasn't.
It's not thin and out.
But next time y'all want to talk about some video games, let me know. I'm pulling up. We're gonna have a
Absolutely.
good time. Again, make sure you slapping that like button. We up to 15. I bet we can't get to 20.
Hey.
I am so sure we can't get to 20. But if we can get to 20, prove me wrong. Shut me up, chat. Um, and lastly, let's get into it. The world of anime is going crazy, and in 2023 is only going to get crazier.
Yes, sir.
I have to give a moment. Perry kind of mentioned this earlier. Perry is what you call a manga purist.
Absolutely.
And what I mean by that is anyone who has anime friends on any level or another has that manga friend. And the manga
That
friend
one friend.
always says the same thing. Wait until it catches up with the manga. Wait,
Yeah.
just wait. It's
Yeah,
gonna get
bro.
real.
Not gonna lie, I hate
And
that.
and for forever, me and Sean and obviously Lady Gunner as well have been like, shut up, Nick. Because Nick is that friend. It's
Till I
always
read
Nick.
it.
Captain, Cap,
Wait till you see
he is
the
that
anime.
guy. Wait, but when I
Wait,
tell you
wait till you
that,
read the manga. Meet
again,
Kingdom.
I binge watched and caught up in the most recent season of My Hero Academia. I actually had to call Nick while on my vacation. So I think I was like heading out to Disneyland, California Adventure for the day, or I forget what I was doing. But I called him and I'm like, yo, you were right. I know you always say, wait until it gets to this point in the anime. And I'm always like, Nick, shut up. You always say that. But My Hero, when I tell you they blow the top off,
Yeah.
man, they blow the top off.
Yeah.
It's
They
But
was
see,
not
Nick
bullshitting
is
with
more
this.
subtle with it. I have my other manga friends. They be like, "Oh, you watch the anime? You need to read the manga. Oh, you're behind. You're late. You're trash."
Mason
I'm like,
O'Cam.
bro,
We're looking at you.
Well,
Looking at you.
you're
Mace
behind. You're trash. You need to educate yourself. And I'm like, what if I like the animation and the
You need
art?
to
Like,
Mace doesn't
help
re-
educate
me.
yourself.
Mace doesn't
God
read
damn.
manga. He hates it. He doesn't read
Oh,
manga like
good for
that.
him.
But
Good for him. I just know he's a purist. he's the purest type. So
Yeah.
I apologize.
But no,
Hey,
but when you
we up to 14 concurrent viewers.
appreciate y'all.
Somebody in here has not liked the stream. Make sure you lick that like button.
No, we
If you
got
don't, I'm
15
coming
likes.
for
We
you.
got
Not
14
lick
views.
it.
We got
But-
Hit it with
15
your
likes.
nose.
But some of those people are new. Some of those
Hit it.
people are new. Okay.
Hit it with your nose.
But I will say this: the reason why I say definitely check out the manga and versus the anime is because there's a lot of animes that leave out good content from the manga. For me, Tokyo Ghoul I thought was solid until I sat down and read it. That was an example of being that your line. I mean, not your line, April, but Promise Neverland. Literally, the entirety of season 2 was a PowerPoint. So
Yeah,
there's a
that
reason why I'm curious. And then when you look at stories like A Kingdom, like Berserk, like Vagabond, it's the artistic value that I see there that will never translate to anime. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That level of artistic presentation cannot transfer that well into anime form. That's why I'm very I want people like I appreciate anime people. I don't want to spoil it, but when it comes to like good manga, I want you guys to look at that aspect because a lot of the best stories are there in those type of avenues. So,
yeah, and absolutely, and like I said, My Hero in particular definitely creates one of those Family Guy kind of moments. Oh yeah, go do it. But outside of My Hero, what else do we have going on? I've seen that IGN this morning gave the Witch from Mercury a 9 out of 10. Which is probably deserving. I need to get back to the second half of that. Where is Chainsaw Man done?
no, season 1 is finished.
Season 1 is done. Yes.
And how was that? Was that 10 out of 10? Did it fall off?
It was a 7.
I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Wow, you're generous.
I was like, yeah, Nick said 7. You said 8.5.
I give it an 8.5. I thoroughly enjoyed it. From the art style to the story development to just the action sequences and animation. I thoroughly enjoyed everything. I would have liked a little bit more information about like Maki and some of the other characters that they kind of cut out. But seeing how like I don't know, childish Denji is, but then like making it
He is King
um
Simp of Simps.
super he's king of Sims for sure. I thought that dude from Jobless Reincarnation was bad, but Denji's definitely taking the cake on that one.
Wow.
But everything for me was cool. I liked it. That's why I'm giving it an 8.5. I would have liked some more backstory and maybe a couple more episodes than just 10, but
Yeah.
it's cool.
I will say I give it a 7, just because of the story. But when it came to references as far as movies that it did as an opening, oh man,
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, like when I seen that, I was like, okay, I see some Quentin in there. I'm a fan.
And I'm not gonna lie, that opening is lit.
The opening is
just
fire.
Nasty.
Like I don't necessarily love the song, but the song in conjunction to the opening sequence is it's the right everything. Like it works perfectly.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely
it's no Demon Slayer. It's
Yeah.
no as
I'm
far
about
as
to
the
say,
chat
ain't
is
nobody
going
beat
off.
Demon Slayer right
The
now.
chat's going off right now.
I don't know if we're talking about a opening that will beat Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer 1. I think the only one that's messing with it is Dororo. I think that's the only one.
But look, Dororo's not mainstream right now. That don't count.
So we're just going to ignore Fire Force. We're going to ignore Fire Force first two openings.
Fire Force is fire.
Fire Force. I'm gonna have to get Fire. If it came between Dororo, Demon Slayer, and Fire Force, Fire Force will have to get number 3.
Oh dear God!
They season 1 opening gonna have to get number 3 though.
Because I'm telling you, my wife we will be in the car and the Dororo, the full song will actually come on. Like my wife, okay, not me. Not the part-time. My wife be like, "Yo, what's the name of that song again?" which I forget, but I know it's by Queen Bee. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, but when you
Bench,
cross
stop
over
it.
and the non-anime fans is like, Dororo, give me that
Yeah.
opening.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, man.
it's nasty.
So, yeah.
But we got some fire anime openings out here though, because there's
Man.
also the main classic Yu Hakusho. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Fireball.
Oh.
So I will
Okay.
say for this year, I see what IGN did. We got a really good amount of animes this past year. I'm looking forward to a lot of solid ones returning. Ranking of Kings was phenomenal. Spy Family is really good. That is
Oh,
a
yeah?
family heartwarming type of show. Like it, I
I think
don't.
that's gonna be my next one after I finish the second half of The Witch from Mercury.
Yeah, like I legitimately like laughed out loud when I watched Spy Family. Like it was one of those like, oh wow, that was cute. Oh, that's funny. I will also say, one of the ones that I actually got into, Made in Abyss, is really good. Like it is
Is that so? Let me just ask you: is that made in Abyss or Maiden?
made in
Abyss.
like in made
Okay.
in Abyss.
Okay, gotcha.
That's a really good one that I watched. Bleach, of course, was one of those. Like I'm so
Fun
happy.
Kai.
10 out of 10.
Thank you.
She
I'm
did
so,
like this.
10 out of 10.
Fun Kai. Like
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I got to get back to Bleach too. I watched that first
10 out of
episode
10.
and
Bun
just did
cut.
not
You
get
watched
back
the
to it.
first episode and fell off. 10
I've
out
been-
of 10.
I've
Well,
been
yeah,
busy,
so he'd
man.
been busy.
Review season and then California vacation. Man. I've
10
been busy.
out of 10.
Bun cut.
10 out of 10.
Like
Yeah.
Fun Kai.
like
I
having
was like,
that was really good. Blue Lock was one of those that I'm happy is getting out there. There was a lot of good animes, man. But I would be a stupid casual if I did not. Mob Psycho ending was phenomenal. Mob Psychos,
Was it really now?
it was great. Mob Psycho was really good. It's tailored
doesn't
to a
it
lot
only
of.
have 2
episodes?
seasons?
It has 3.
Okay,
Hey,
so is it
am I
24
behind?
episodes a season?
Hold on. I think so. Mob Psycho. I'm not for sure how many episodes this one is. Give me a second. But it finished. Mob Psycho is now officially done.
Oh, yeah, it's
Okay.
over.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll probably go and watch it
All right.
because this is by the same animation team and manga team that did One Punch Man, correct?
Studio
Yes.
Mappa.
No.
One Punch Man is doing Studio Mappa. It's 100% doing that. It is.
Now?
One Punch Man did do Mappa did do that.
Or they have been since
12
inception.
episodes. Yeah, 12 episodes. Thank you.
They
12,
bringing Blue Exorcist back too?
That
To
is
make it
coming
another
back.
season?
Yeah, Hell Paradise is something to look out for.
Jujutsu
Have
Kaisen
we
3.
have,
Jujutsu
have we heard
Kaisen 3.
anything?
And then Demon Slayer
Wait,
is getting out.
You said
Mhm.
Jujutsu Kaisen 3?
2, season 2.
Oh, I thought you
Season
said
two.
3. I'm like, wait a minute, did I miss a
Oh,
season?
yeah, I'm tripping.
Okay.
You missed the movie.
Demon Slayer 3, Jujutsu Kaisen 2.
Yeah,
You missed the
I
movie.
I still haven't seen. They are making it. Is that
Madhouse made
available on
Madhouse made season 1.
Crunchyroll?
Say it again.
The movie? Yes.
Yeah, is it okay? Because
I
for
said, I
a
don't know,
while
I
I was
watched
looking for it, and it
BRB.
wasn't available anywhere unless I paid, and I didn't want to pay for it.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
I think I watched it on Crunchyroll.
Which one? The movie?
Yeah.
For
Kaisen 0.
yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
And my fault. It was Studio Madhouse that did season 1 of
Thank you.
One
I
Punch
know
Man.
they
And
wasn't
Studio
always with
Mappa. Mappa is coming up with they're like the new powerhouse because they did Chainsaw Man as well.
Yeah.
They're the new, and they did the season
Demon
3 of they didn't do Demon Slayer. They
Did
did
Demon Slayer?
no Attack. They did Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah.
You Toba.
So one thing I'm gonna put out there, and I'm gonna sound real casual with this, but it is what it is. I am casual when it comes to the world of anime and such. There's only one manga that I'm looking out for this year, and it's only because I love a good villain.
UFO table.
But my guy Frieza got Black Force energy out here,
Oh Jesus.
and I love to hear Frieza talk shit when he knows he's in a position of power. So if he could pull up and tell Vegeta when he went gold. Now, granted, he wasn't as strong as he thought he was, but when he went gold and he thought he was running shit, and he told him, "You're the Prince of Nothing." Now that he's come back with that Black Force energy and Mollywop, Ultra Instinct Goku, and Ultra Ego Vegeta in one punch, I'm ready to see what kind of trash talking is gonna come of this particular.
Extreme
You know he
racism is
gonna
what
call
I'm
them
aiming for.
monkeys.
You know
He
he
gonna
call them
bring out the monkey.
He probably gonna call them blue and purple monkeys this time or something. It's
You
gonna
know
be
what I'm
something
saying?
crazy.
And then
Yeah.
of course, and all I will have to say is also One Piece still doing One Piece beautiful things.
Yeah, One Piece is One Piecing.
They're
This
killing
man
it.
said best hentai of the year.
Oh dear God.
Best hentai of the year?
No, the fact that you said
We're not getting into that. That is for the extra. Join our community in private conversations. We have that there. But yeah, anime is looking good. We have a lot of good content coming out as far as anime and reviews coming for them as well. And list of mangas where people should be, what things people should be reading. So I'm looking forward to it. Bleach. I can't wait for part 2 to drop. I hope part 2 drops when Attack on Titan thinks is going to be doing wonders on the internet. I need that to happen. Because Attack on Titan is 2 packs of ass.
Oh,
Hey man.
so I'm just imagining. He said best Sentai, by the way. So yeah, best Sentai. It's going to be Power Rangers Ultra Mega Power Force 18 Pi R Square the third.
Only Masnokin, I will do anime live reactions if you're there with me. Oh yeah, we're at 20 plus likes.
Derek
Oh,
live.
oh,
Never mind.
by the way, thank you, chat, for shutting me up. We got 22 likes right now. So
No,
shout out to you guys.
Told you to shut up.
Time to start
shit up.
G's OnlyFans. So with that, again, it has been a phenomenal 2022. We had a great foundation. We found out what works. We found out what didn't work, and we're building upon that. And with that solid foundation, we're going to keep what we always do towards the end of the show at all times. It is time for the recommendation section.
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, who would like to go first?
We'll let Greg go first.
Okay,
sure.
So it's 2023. I got some recommendations. I got two. Keep them quick. First and foremost, if you have not played Horizon yet, away from the hype, go check it out. Like I said, I'm playing it for the second time because my data got corrupted. I'm having a blast. Oh, it's so fun. So go check it out. Starts a little slow, but once you actually get out of the tutorial map and into the actual real game, it's
Ryan, chill.
And then two, simply because that 90s show is getting ready to drop on Netflix this upcoming week.
It has
Go
my
check
attention.
out that. If you have not yet, or if it's been a while, maybe you've not watched it since its original run, as an adult, and I'm pretty sure that a fair portion of our audience partakes in the greenery in some form or another. As an adult who has been enlightened by greenery and life in general, please go back and watch that 70s show. It does not get enough credit for how good and hilarious that show genuinely is. It's so good. So that's my official recommendation is go look, I'm gonna Google it right now. Where to stream that 70s show. And then once I get that, I'm done here. Let's see. Let's see who we got.
Peacock.
So it's on Peacock. There you go. So if you have not watched that 70s show before, I think you can get a Peacock account for free, and then it's like $4 or $5 a month for the commercial free version. Go watch that 70s show. It's a gem, and you deserve it.
He's not lying. It definitely is. All right. I guess
Lady
I'll go
Gunner,
next.
you go next. Oh, okay. There you go. There you go. Light skinned friend, go ahead.
I guess I'll go next. So my recommendation is
Excuse me.
Stop getting your PS5 from these scalpers. Go to the direct website. Get a PS5.
They are available now
They
everywhere.
are not out of stock anymore. You don't have to wait for the Twitch guy or the Twitter guy to say, "Hey, they're going to be at GameStop." You can go and buy them direct from PlayStation.
Just curious, do you know somebody who bought from a scalper in the last month?
In the last month?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No. But they're out there.
I'm
I know
sure.
they're out there. Just buy PlayStation Direct.
Yes. That's a good one. Thank you.
Get a PS5.
That is also a good one.
Absolutely. Lady G.
My recommendation is keep going for your goals. Like, yeah, you said you was gonna do it the 1st of January. You didn't follow up through, or you didn't follow up through on the 2nd or the 3rd. It's still a new year. You still got time. Follow up on your goals. Like dedication, motivation. Keep going.
Oh, Julian Richards said he got his big boy from PlayStation Direct, by the way. So yeah, shout out to him.
I
And
should did that too.
you are yeah, but you wanted to get yours during the launch window, so you paid a big ticket for it. But and that's fine. Pay a big
Yeah,
ticket when it first
that
came
was
out is
then.
one
I'm
thing.
talking about right now.
Don't do it now. Like, do
Don't do
your
it now.
research. Like,
Might
I've
buy
been able
another
to go to
one.
PlayStationDirect.com for since 2 weeks before Christmas, and
Yep.
have been able to consistently add PlayStation 5s to my cart.
Yep.
So they are there. They're available. I even seen somebody posted a picture from here where there were 4 or 5 of them at one of the Targets. So
Sweet. They got them.
but yeah. So tie that in with those New Year's resolutions. Do what you say you're gonna do, and don't buy from scalpers, and watch that 70s show.
Yes.
Which are all really good advice thus far. Perry, what do you got for us?
What you
I'm
got,
like
Perry?
G. I have two. Recently, for me, is don't hold in the stuff that weighs you down. Um, I was able to confess some things to my wife, some realization she didn't realize what was going on with me on the res, and she was surprised. She knew what I usually say on when it got dark one night. She actually realized what I meant, and I had a one-on-one conversation with my wife, and the weight that was lifted after that conversation, because I don't talk. Perry doesn't talk about what really bothers him unless you force me to talk. Like, you have to bug me for me to be like, no, nigga, you're going to stay on this phone or this chat until you talk. So I was able to open up, like, no, this is bothering me. And it felt good with
I'm
that.
glad. Speak your emotions, black men.
Yeah, whatever. So that was a good moment for me, in which I highly recommend. And then for two,
Good job, brother.
networking is key to building success. This year, my goal is to network with a lot of people in the nerdy world. Then and Now podcast is one of those, and other people in that nerd space. Um, I've been looking around, and everyone is doing their own thing, which is respectable, and I commend that. But to be a powerhouse is always about who you know and how you network, and that's how kingdoms and families are developed, and the takeover happens. So network with the right people, build those bonds, build
The
that
white
network.
people, you had it. We got to network with them too a little bit.
Well, no, I said everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone that's there with the same interest, so everyone can eat. There's enough. There's enough money and opportunities out there for all of us to eat well. Not everyone has to be. Not everyone wants to be Jeff Bezos. If I can travel and do what I want, I'm perfectly fine. So let's lose that opportunity. Be good, and let's have a great 2023.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's funny you say that, because I was talking to Sean a couple nights ago, and I even told him, I was like, man, I was like, if this YouTube channel blows up and we have, hundreds of thousands, millions of subscribers, and we're making great money off of this, cool. But at the end of the day, I would be happy if we all made $500 a month off of it, which is not a lot of money, but,
Yeah.
Still, it's extra revenue.
yeah, that's something. So as you said, not everybody is going to be, Jeff Bezos. Not everybody is going to be Kanye West losing billions in a day. Like there
Hopefully
are
not.
in betweens. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't. I'm cool with that. We have opportunities, so
So yeah,
we good.
very quickly as we're getting ready to wrap up, it looks like we still got new people in here. T Will the Dom, what up, bro? I think that's the first chat I seen with you hit. If y'all can, we about to wrap up here like in the next 2 to 3 minutes. We're at 22 likes. I bet y'all can't get it up to 25. If you in here and you ain't like yet, shut me up. Get to 25.
25 likes.
If we can get to 25, I'll do a chest pump with a small twerk.
You do a chest pump.
What's a chest pump? Like, can you give us an example?
I just did.
Right. What is this?
Okay. Well, I'm watching the
when
playback.
When you pop the titties.
Like
he
The
gonna
Rock?
pop his chest out like
Pop his chest
or
out.
like Meg the Stallion.
Like Meg the Stallion.
You gonna do a little shimmy?
And I'm gonna do an ad with it. Sprinkle with some.
No, thank you. We're at
20. We got 23. So for any reason you want to see Nick get his hot girl summer on in the dead of winter, we 2 likes away, I guess.
We don't have that out here in Arizona.
Kind of scary.
But a couple reminders. As you guys know, we all have full-time lives that we live, just like you guys live as well. BLP may be moving to Sunday for the time being, just because we have lives to live, and it looks like that might work better for us. So just be on the lookout. Of course, again, content is coming back in. Definitely check out our latest video for Meet the Host. I've plugged that a few times. I'll see if I can get a link up for you guys here. But definitely check out that video so that way you can get more familiar with us. That is so important because, as we have already kind of discussed earlier on the call or earlier on the show, a lot of times when you're dealing with a lot of these media outlets, people go and they look at those numbers for the reviews, and that's all they look at, and they keep it going. Then they go and buy the game, and they figure out that they hate the game. That's because it's important that you align yourself with people that are reviewing content that you relate to on some level or another. So definitely go and check out that video, kind of get to know us a little bit better, see if we are your style of media. So that way you kind of understand that if Greg says Sonic Frontiers 2 is a 10 out of 10, you know that Greg is a Sonic fan and his 10 out of 10 hits a little different from Pax, who may not really like Sonic so much.
I'm a Mario guy.
Check that out. Yeah, he's a Mario guy. I'm also a platforming extraordinaire, so I would probably give you some good Mario input as well. But that link is in the chat, so definitely go check that out. With that as well, we will have reviews coming down the line for, of course, Forspoken. I think I'm gonna get one off the ground for the PS5 Xbox version of Monster Hunter Rise as well. So that's something that we can look out for. Dead Space is also around the corner, so we'll have all of that good content. Also, we have a TikTok channel. Go check out Blurred Lines Media over on TikTok.
Talk
Ryan, I would have recommended Velma, but
it's ass. It's so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. I'm not recommending trash.
I fell asleep last night watching it. It's very sexual.
It's terrible.
For her to be like 15.
Final Fantasy IX, so he's all right most of the time. Thank you. Final Fantasy IX is one of the better Final Fantasy games. I don't care what anyone says.
I will also
there's a
say,
reason why it's in rumor for a remake over 8. 8 is the weird one.
I also want to say shout out to Thin and Out Podcast and shout out to Destiny Lauren Moore. Don't sleep on Blurred Lines, y'all. We have we are BLM now for Blurred Lines Media. That means more content, more diverse shows. It's on its way. Networking with a bunch of people, and our Let's Plays will be more consistent this year than last because we're figuring out people's schedules and what works, and I'm forced to play games like Fall Guys.
Yeah,
Fall Guys is fun.
It's fun.
Trust me, Fall Guys is fun. I don't know if you've actually played it yet, or if the videos are enough to be rage-inducing. It's pretty fun. You'll be okay.
I might play. I'm more into hosting fight game nights, and then I got some
Yeah,
ideas I want to
let's
shoot.
get some DNF dueling since they made some
That's
patches.
not Street Fighter though.
Oh, when Street Fighter
We
comes,
gotta
there's
wait till June for that.
don't care
good
when
sir.
Street Fighter drops. There is one man that needs to be here, and he needs to be screaming off the top of his lungs.
Yeah. When Street Fighter pull up, Makes No Can will absolutely be on. We'll talk about that.
Absolutely.
I might even find a way to feature him into the review because Street Fighter 6. Oh, I cannot wait. When you talk about, I've never played a game that when the beta was over, I was legitimately sad. Like that is Street Fighter 6 for me. Like it's like when you finish a good show, like, and after you finish that show, you have that emptiness of what do I do now? That is
Y'all
the
gotta
same
give me
feeling
some time.
that I had with Street Fighter 6.
Y'all gotta give me some fucking time because, well, at least you, Greg, because you've been playing the goddamn beta and shit. So you automatically got the ups.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
on
going.
niggas.
No, I would be a scumbag
So-
if I let you come in week 1 and just ran your shit and then publicize it to the world. Like it's one thing if you're like, yo,
We
I'm
gonna put it
playing-
on Blurred Lines Media, y'all.
I'm not gonna do that, bro. That's dirty.
He'll do it to me because I'm coming in. He knows, like, I'm not when a game first drops and it's a fighting game drops.
Gonna be on.
Greg knows that Perry's like, if I say, Greg, let's run a quick set, he's gonna be like, this nigga's been in the gym. He wants to try something. Greg's not going in there thinking like, oh, he just wants to play around. Like, no, I'm here to attempt something. See if I got it.
I need at least 7 days
And
with
that's
the
fine.
game. God damn it! Before we get into
whatever you need, sir.
any Supreme Kai talk. All right.
For you, Pac, we will
7
let you train. Greg, as soon as I send the invite, just know it's dojo time. There's no talking.
Yeah. Just let me know when y'all ready to meet Kimmy, okay?
I want to learn some juggles too. God damn it!
That's fine.
All right.
Just let me know when y'all ready to meet Kimmy, okay? Like I think this is the first time I've actually met my main in a beta ever, actually as well.
I need
because I want to say even in Destiny when I did the Destiny beta, I started out as a hunter.
I think so. Yeah, I think we all started out as hunters.
Yeah, so it's like, and at this point, I'm obviously a lifelong warlock, and I treat my hunter and my titan like redhead stepchildren.
I tried warlock, and then I switched back to hunter.
I love my warlock, so that's my main, Kimberly. We out here doing the Ryu Hayabusa stuff, the Bushin Ryu. We out here, Guy Sensei. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know it's real when Kimberly Sensei is Guy. It might not be Mike Guy, but Guy Sensei is still a real one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with that, we lingered around for a little bit. It looks like you losers could only get us to 23 likes. That means that there will be no hot girl summer for Nick in the middle of the winter.
Not you calling them losers.
Shame on you guys. You're all failures, okay?
Wow,
23
Greg.
you guys are great, but 2 of you are failures, and you guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Wow.
You're dead to me.
Did he just do the Mega Stallion?
I think he did, actually.
Shout out to Tory Lane's dad's drawn on hairline.
Man. Look, we're not gonna get started on Tory
Yeah,
Lane.
let's not.
Man.
Let's not. That's a can of worms right there.
Oh, wait. Before we wrap up, I just want to give a moment of silence. But before y'all give the moment of silence, let me tell y'all what we giving this moment of silence for. For every sick, twisted individual that has turned this Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez thing into some weird, sick, twisted, hurt boys versus hot girls competition thing, I want to give a moment of silence for every weirdo that went out of their way to trash Meg Thee Stallion, even after the verdict came in, just for the call to leak. And then
that was tough.
Completely disappear on the
Did
internet.
you see?
Because those are the same people that said that
mass exodus.
Those are the same people that said that COVID-19 came from radiation poisoning from 5G. Like those are the same
I
people.
swear to and y'all thought I forgot about you.
Radiation poisoning is not contagious, and Tory Lanez did it.
I just want and just to let y'all know, 50 Cent made a public apology on
did,
Big Boy
which was
Radio.
phenomenal.
So
Okay.
with that, I
So-
want to thank everyone.
So on the count of 3, moment of silence. 1, 2, 3.
Silence.
Y'all some damn fools. Thank you. So with that
Dead
being
ass
said,
motherfuckers.
y'all could have been anywhere in the world this Sunday morning on TLOU Live Action Eve. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world this morning, but y'all was here with us for the very first episode of Blurred Lines podcast, powered by Blurred Lines Media, right here on youtube.com/@BlurredLinesMedia. So, because y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all are right here with us, I just want to let y'all know that Ryan, Makes No Ken, Liv, Jay All Day, Dark Gaia, who else is in here? I don't want to miss anybody, but the chat list has been so long that I can't get back to the beginning of it. T-Will the Don is in here. Everybody that hit the like button, all 23 of y'all. Did that go down to 22? It would. Oh, somebody. That's why I called y'all losers. Now it's not 2 losers, it's 3 losers, and y'all still dead to me. Okay. Anyway, everybody except for that person that unliked the post, everybody else deserves a hearty gang.
Appreciate
Much
y'all.
love, y'all. Have a happy Sunday.
Peace.
Have a good night, y'all.